Okay, we're back with the worst deck possible. However, instead of Valkyrie, we're going to try it with Stephen Strange, who's considered to be the strongest hero in the game. So, we are going to go against Crossbones to start us out. BB suggested Crossbones and Drang. Depending on how Crossbones goes, I may want to try an expert against Drang. So that would be kind of interesting. So let's see how Crossbones goes, and if Crossbones goes well, we'll set up an expert Drang and see what's going on. You had to leave for a work thing, D20. Valk is OP. Valk beat Master Mold and Valk beat Absorbing Man. We lost to each of them twice, and so she's got a 50% win record against the two. So, but now what we're doing is the suggestion that Brant from Step Into the Portal suggested, and to take the cards that are the worst, which is the worst deck possible with Valk, and shuffle them into a Doctor Strange deck and see how it fares. And so we're taking on Crossbones. Depending on how that goes, we may play some other games as well to see how high we can fly. BB, what would be even funnier in a 4 players is the others you looking at the protection player, you know, to protect, and you have nothing. Yeah, right. So actually, you know what? That deck probably works way better in a multiplayer game. Now that I'm thinking about it, right? Because you got Hanger Bays you can pass out. Hanger Bays probably are not super good unless a deck is built around it. But if a deck is, I mean, like, it's at least thinning the deck, right? You're probably going to go through the deck twice, and so you can thin it out. You don't have to be the one dealing damage, and then you can work on minion control and just go around. If you have Dragon Fang, you can just go around and Deathglow all the minions on the table and be able to survive. And then also, if you're playing with a Guardian character, you have the Stand Together, which is the Alliance card, which works pretty well. That deck may not that deck would be bad, but it'd be much better in a multiplayer game, I think. We even play those cards or just do Invocation the whole time? Probably Invocation the whole time. I mean, um, okay, so we're going standard Crossbones. While Crossbones has a weapon attachment, then his attacks gain Piercing, which means that we're just probably not playing the 7 Rings of Ragador. We got Hydra Patrol starting out on the table. Whenever we defeat it, we have to go find a minion and put it into play engaged with us. Then, yeah, we created the Experimental Weapons deck. That's over here. We'll shuffle all of these up. Crossbone starts with 12 hit points. I also start with 12 hit points. Nope, I'm not Valkyrie anymore. I start with 10 hit points. But yeah, the Invocation deck that Strange has kind of means that you're just using your cards to pay for Invocation cards. So we'll see. We'll see. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I'm curious to see how this deck fares against like an expert Drang. That'd be kind of fun. I think I played Drang against my Doctor Strange in my Hero Spotlight. I think it was a Strange deck. Or I think it was a Drang deck. So attack on Mount Athena. When revealed, reveal the topmost card, which is an Exosuit. And then Strange starts with 6. You got a Government Liaison, a Spider Tangle, Astral Projection, a Kit, a Master of the Mystic Arts, and a Spider-Man. We are going to Invocation deck, shuffle this up, and our top card is Crimson Bands of I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. So Master of the Mystic Arts allows you to cycle, or basically pay the cost of this card and then play it. And so Master of the Mystic Arts, if we use 3, we could trigger Crimson Bands, and then Spider-Man could trigger Crimson Band, or well, I guess these two could trigger Crimson Bands again, pushing Crossbones to stage 2, turn 1. I don't see any issue doing that. I really don't see any issue doing that. Then yeah. I think with that, I don't. Yeah, we don't need to mulligan anything. Okay, so let's go. Let's do it. So we are gonna flip up into Doctor Strange. We're gonna spend Astral Projection to play. Oh, we actually don't have the resources for it. That's fine. To play Master of the Mystic Arts. To spend 2 to play. Oh, we do. We do. Doctor Strange is too good. To deal 7 oh, and stun. Doctor Strange is incredibly powerful. Did you win with Valkyrie? We did. We won 2 games. We won 2, we lost 2. We lost against Absorbing Man, then we beat Absorbing Man, then we lost against Master Mold, then we beat Master Mold. And now we're doing what Brant said. Yeah, Valkyrie is too OP, and trying to trying to come in and shuffle all the cards into Strange and see how he fares. So first off, we're dealing 14 damage to the villain, so he's going to be pushed to stage 2. Searching counter deck, discard power for Crossbone's machine gun. Sorry, I'm going a little fast. I did 7 damage with this. I'm going to exhaust Doctor Strange, spend these 2 to play Crimson Bands, which shows Winds of Watum, which is excellent. So that's 7. He is stunned again, so he's stunned. He's stunned. And then we have to go find the machine gun. This comes in with. Oh, I have special counters for this too. Are there? I think I'll just use the ammo counters. Boom. Okay, so when Crossbones attacks you, remove 1 ammo counter from this card and discard the top card of the encounter deck. You take indirect damage. Okay. So we'll stand up. We'll draw into Warning. Shake it off. Sanctum Sanctorum. The Eye of Agamotto. Two for and True Grit. Okay. We will place 1 threat. Crossbones is stunned. We've got a card coming in at us, which is a Hydra Bomber. Choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. We'll take the 2 damage. 1, 2. And it's our turn. Let's go ahead and exhaust Doctor Strange to draw 3 cards. Mainly, I'm just trying to get back to Crimson Bands. Images. Confuse the villain and remove 4 threat from a scheme. So we get to draw Hangar Bay. Nice. Beat 'em up. Nice. And another copy of Beat 'em up. Interesting. Let's go 2 for Eye of Agamotto, which is a resource generator for us. Let's use Eye and a Hangar Bay to play Beat 'em up to deal 1 damage to everyone. 1 damage here. Then we're going to use these 2 to play Beat 'em up again, which kills this Hydra Bomber and deals 1 more damage to the villain. So you should be at 12 now. I took it off me. At this point, we're going to flip down. Stand up. Oh, we're going to flip down and rotate. Draw into height advantage. Height advantage. This is his cloak does give him aerial. So protective ward, magical enhancements, True Grit, and Warrior of the Great Web. We're gonna place 1. Crossbones is gonna scheme for 2 or 3 plus 1, which does pop. Infinity Stone. Reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. Nope, that's not the right. We'll keep that because that's really bad for us. And then Crossbones is going to, or we're gonna get an encounter card, which is advance. So 2 plus 3 is 5. We pop again. Well, this got bad. Feel the top card of the experimental weapons deck. We got power gauntlets now. Okay, so that got bad. That got bad real quick. I don't play strange enough. What's our last card? Oh yeah, choose the status card in play. Okay. So that happened. We will cycle, go to Vapors. That was really bad. That was really bad for us. That's hilarious. Crossbones is at 12. Huh. Oh, actually, you know what? Instead of doing that, I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep it. So let's flip up to Strange. We will exhaust Strange and toss a Warrior of the Great Web to play 7 Rings of Ragador. Give up to 3 characters a tough status card. Villains are not considered characters, are they? Yeah, never mind. That didn't really work out as well as I thought it would. Because, I guess, what is a character? A character is friendly, I think. Go to the trusty Discord. Character. Heroes and alter egos, allies. Oh, Vinions. Oh, sweet. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so we will give Crossbones a tough status card as well, which flips us into Vapors of Valtor. We're about to take a lot of damage. We'll go True Grit for magical enhancements, and then we will toss these 2. Got Protective Ward. We also, yep. Okay, so let's stand up. We got Moondragon, Web of Life and Destiny, Warrior of the Great Web, and Master of the Mystic Arts. Okay. We're going to place 1. Crossbones is going to attack. When he attacks, machine gun goes off. So this knocks the tough off. Then he's attacking. So he's 2, 3, 4. And then after the attached villain attacks and damages you, discard a card from your hand. I'm at 8, so I will defend here. No, I can't defend here. I have to defend here. So I'm defending for 3. 3 to 8. Plus 1. It's 9, so I take 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to discard a card at random from my hand. No, not at random. Sweet. That makes that a lot better. I definitely should have... I probably could have discarded one of those attachments. That would have been smart. Okay. Our encounter card is a Weapons Master. The villain attacks you. If they have a weapon attachment, this card gains surge. We lose. That's a game. That's a game right there. Wow. That got nasty real quickly. We're going to run that one back. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to pop 2 schemes in one go. Okay, so does this confirm that Valkyrie is stronger than Doctor Strange? Is that what we're hearing now? I think so. I think that's what we're seeing. That's what we're hearing. Is it Lord of the Rings that characters are friendly? I'm pretty sure there is a game. I think it is Lord of the Rings because Horn of Gondor does not trigger on. Horn of Gondor does not trigger on defeating enemies. Doctor Strange saw all 14 million endings of this game in a span of a minute. There's only one game where he lost, so I'm very sure you win this next game. Yeah, right? Doctor Strange is like, I can do that. Man, that's funny. Huh. Top card is 7 rings. Does not really matter because he has piercing. Yeah, we lost. So Crossbones, we were sitting at 1 threat on attack of Mount Athena. We flipped down. Crossbones. Did we draw an advance? I think, yeah, we did. Yeah, so Crossbones schemed, we popped. He schemed again, we popped again. So we had 4 weapons attached to him, and then we took an attack of 9, which we defended, and then we drew a card that he attacked us again. So, yeah, we lost. It went downhill very, very quickly. Probably what I needed to do is not rush with the Crimson Bands. No, I still think that was the right call. Well, probably what I should have done is... what I should have done is go keep Crimson Bands and then maybe use a basic activation to thwart here. And then we could have used Crimson Bands the next time to stun them again and then pushed them and then had probably fine. Not even sure real deck would... it was bad. It was very bad. It was very bad. Yeah, he got 4 activations in 2 turns, which did not bode well for our strategy. Okay. Got Hangar Bay, Magical Enhancements, Cloak of Levitation, Astral Projection, and Multiple Man. We're going to mulligan these 5. Warrior of the Great Web, the Gardener, Master of the Mystic Arts, Moon Dragon, and Shake It Off. Okay, we're going to use the ability to cycle, give me Crimson Bands. There we go. That's what I like to see. So same start, different ending. We're going to flip up to Strange. We're going to use Shake It Off to play Master of the Mystic Arts, pay the printed cost. So so 2 to deal 7 damage and stun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then we've got a activation. He's at 5. I don't think that there's any benefit in me attacking here, right? Because there's no cards. Well, I guess I could draw an attack card. If I drew an attack card, whatever his attack, Magic Blast, I think it is, or whatever that is, I wonder if that would be the better call. We could Magic Blast Crossbones to death and then Crimson Bands him on his second turn. Hydra Patrol sitting. I don't want to thwart down Hydra Patrol. I don't think thwarting down Hydra Patrol gets us anything because we pull out a minion, and I think we can win before we need to deal with threat. So I guess we'll just attack. There's no other thing that I can use my basic activation for, so let's just use him to attack. And we'll discard Warrior and we'll stand up. We got another Master of the Mystic Arts, which is huge for us. So 2 for Government Liaison, so 5. Yeah, that's big for us. So we got 1 here. He is stunned. Our encounter card is a Hydra Soldier. Guard. Deal the engaged player an encounter card when we defeat it. Okay. That's less good. Um, okay, so we will use Government Liaison to play Master of the Mystic Arts, which will use these two to play Crimson Bands to kill here. We deal ourselves an encounter card. And I guess we will attack for one more. Down to 3. Stand up. Oh, and now he's not stunned. That's fine. Got True Grit. Magic Blast. There we go. Spider-Man also works. 2, 4, 5. Spider-Man works better here, actually, than Magic Blast. Maybe. We will see. We got 1 threat here. Crossbones is going to attack us for 2 plus a boost card, which we will take. Do we take to the face? Is there any reason for us to keep a basic activation? Crimson Bands. Yep. So we'll take. So 3, 1, 2, 3, down to 7. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one being a Cornered Staff. Discard 1 card from the encounter deck. Place 1 additional threat here for each boost card icon, which is +1. So 4, and it's just another crisis, which means that we will also ignore it again. Next is Crossbones Armor. When Crossbones would take any amount of damage, place it here instead. If there's 5 or more damage here, it discards Crossbones' armor. Okay, well, there you go. I do think Spider-Man, or I do think Spider-Man is the better play because we can deal 5 damage with a basic activation and Spider-Man. Then we have a blocker. Love the idea of Strange just ignoring all the people in crisis. Yeah. Yeah. But a Magic Blast could stun the enemy or confuse. And if we confuse, then we get to roll down. Okay, so Crossbones is swinging for 4, which is a lot. Three damage. Yeah, Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Yeah. Dislike. Let's go Magic Blast. Magic Blast, deal 5 damage to an enemy and discard the top card of your deck. It has a Lightning, which is 2 more damage. So, when Crossbones would take any amount of damage, place it here instead. Okay, so 5, then 2 is how that would work. So 2. Because you resolve it 1 instance at a time. We deal 5, it interrupts here. We discard Crossbones' armor. Then we discard the card, deal 2 damage. If we roll down, Crossbones is going to be scheming for 2 plus a boost card. We probably pop. If we flip down, or if we attack and flip down, we push. Oops. I think I took that off me again. Down to 1. If we attack and flip down, he flips, and then we've got. Yeah, I think that's the right call. So we're going to swing. Crossbones pushes to 2. We'll go get the machine gun. We're probably losing the main question, or the main scheme, but I think we're fine. Nelson, one question. You bought so many stuff to upgrade your game. Why don't you have the art sleeves from Game Genic? Because I really like the Dragon Shield sleeves, and the Dragon Shield sleeves is what I use on all 3 of the LCGs, and so that way I have 1 sleeve, and I can just buy the sleeves in bulk, and then that allows me to, yeah, I just buy the sleeves in bulk, and I don't need to deal with each one. We'll flip down to Strange. we need Cloak of Levitation? Yeah, we'll keep Cloak. Protective Ward. Beat him up. Sanctum Sanctorum. Wong. Ooh, that's nice. 2, 4, 5. And a Spider Tangle. Not nice. So 1 goes here, we pop. We reveal the top card of the Experimental Weapons deck, which is an Energy Shield. He gets Retaliate 1. Now he's scheming for 2, 3, plus 1 is 4. We don't lose. That's good. Our encounter card, full auto. Alter Ego, we Surge. Surges into a combat knife. So now he's attacking for $1 billion. Roughly $1 billion. Much cheaper getting Dragon Shield in bulk. Yeah, so I typically buy my sleeves at conventions, and I think you can get like a brick of sleeves, which is I think it's 10 packs of 100, so 1,000 sleeves for $80. Yeah. Okay. So I am ready. Let's flip up to Strange. We will exhaust Doctor Strange, use Spider Tingle and Sanctum Sanctorum to play Crimson Bands of Sidorak, maybe. So, also the villain's at 14. So the villain's now at 7. And stunned. I take 1 damage from the Retaliate. And our next card is Images. We're gonna drop these 3 cards to play Wong. Is that 7? This is 4. Huh. Six. So 2, 4, 5 damage is what we've got. We draw a magic attack. We have win. If we draw an ally, I think we probably have the victory. Or we could try and just... we're not going to be able to shuffle back to Crimson Bands quick enough. So let's go ahead and attack for 2. And Wong takes 2 damage. Wong can also be a blocker for us now. Okay. Well, ready? Astral Projection, True Grit, Spider Tangle, Protective Ward, the Eye of Agamotto, and Warrior of a Great Web. Nothing that we needed. I think I'm having an issue of trying to rush through the game, where I don't think I need to do that. I think I need to control, and then rush, just like a standard game. Here we are. Okay, so we're going to place 1 and pop. Top card of the Experimental Weapons deck. Stunned. Encounter card, Shadows of the Past. So we got Baron and Open the Dark Dimension. Place the top card of the Invocation deck face down under this scheme. When defeated, shuffle the Invocation card into the Invocation deck. Comes in with 3. Shuffle these guys in. Okay. When Baron attacks you, discard the top card of your deck. If it has bad things happen. That makes sense. What's our next card? Winds of Watum. Yeah, okay, let's exhaust to play Winds of Watum. We get to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Magic Blast is what we needed. There we go. We'll spend 3 for Magic Blast, which is game. That was nice. Ooh, I don't like how close those games were. That was crazy. But I feel like I was playing too quickly. I needed to, if I controlled this, then Doctor Strange can just control the game and then you win. So, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna do one more matchup. We're gonna go against Expert Drang. We're gonna see how Doctor Strange with the worst deck possible can hold up against Expert Drang, and see what we got. But alrighty, so that's gonna be that. I'm gonna go to be right back, clean up, and we'll see you soon.